So I officially believe that we are living in a clown world. Not just that, I don't know if you know this, but our policymakers, government officials, Fed officials, presidents, everyone thinks that everything is amazing. Well, besides declaring a state of emergency. There you go, New York. We officially have a state of emergency. Lock yourselves down. I guess a couple months ago, someone got polio. We have more rate hikes on the way. Yellen is like fantasy world on this economy. And now you have banks that are like, oh yeah, you can have a loan. You can have a loan. You don't need any money down. No, you're fine. Perfectly fine. Oh, credit? Nah, you don't even need credit either. Everyone, come one, come all. I feel like this is everyone being led like lambs to the slaughter. Come on down, kids. It's going to be fine. Here we go. State of emergency coming in from Bloomberg. New York. Man, too much power to these. Too much power given to the people. Oh, New York declares state of emergency over polio. Now, I had to dig. I'm like, did someone get it? No. We had, there was a virus found in wastewater samples in Nassau County. States give more people authority to administer vaccine. Like always, I am not a health official. I'm just, this is, and I have to be very careful with anything related to can I even say that word? So I think, yeah, July, where there was one case. I guess now you got to run out there and get your boosters, continue to work lockstep with local, national, global. We're going to conduct case investigation, protect against the... here we go. But here we go into the more fantasy clown world that we live in. Fed governor backs significant increase in benchmark rate. Why is this? Well, because the economy is roaring. Everything is so... I honestly believe that everyone from the top down to the top believes that everything's great. And people like me and people with brains are like, are you sure you really want to like go crazy on this? All these rate hikes? It's really not that good. We have falling wages. People are not doing... I mean, I feel horrible meter is off the chart. Janet Yellen's fantasy economy. She defends the Biden economics by ignoring inflation and let's just forget about real wages because you're not making them. I mean, look at her with her cute little jacket. Look at that. Safety for, actually, you're supposed to be wearing a hard hat over there, Janet, if you're on an assembly line, but I guess they'll let that one go. White House policies rescue the United States of America. Yay. Amen to that. Not just that, they rescued the U.S. economy and just about everyone. But you know what you just did? You just gave everyone $10 trillion. Now it has to be paid back. And now you're going to reap what you sowed. And like what I've been saying for a while on this channel, the forest fire, actually I have not said this, more Titanic references. The forest fire just started. It's just started. No. We just basically took gasoline to the entire forest. We just lit the match. We're just kindling. And if you thought 2008 was bad, well, they're going to do it all over again. I mean, I cannot, I know I touched on this story. It just wraps up with everything that I'm saying. Like Clown World, B of A just launched a test. Okay, well, why don't all banks, just lead everyone to the slaughter. Here we go. I cannot believe I'm seeing this again. 0 down payment, 0 closing costs. Yes, should you be liable for anything? Do you want to know what happened the last time they did that? It didn't end well. That's 2008, didn't end well. No closing costs, no down payment, mortgages for minority communities. That's fine. Here's what we know about the program. Let me help you. Number one, subscribe. Thank you. Number one, you want to know how many people are going out there and buying houses right now? 0. No one is. But B of A wants to make sure that, because obviously people aren't doing things in the housing market right now. There's no refinancing. There's no buying. We're at 6%. And you have Fed officials that are like, let's go to 12. And I know realtors, they're like, it's a ghost town. Nothing's going on anymore. Obviously. And I know a lot of people must think like, this is a great idea. Let's do this. No money down, no credit, no anything, no, it's basically a free house. Well, except you are buying a house at the top of the market. It doesn't even get more tippity top. And you have to have rocks in your head not to think so. So are you really sure you want to lock in that loan at 7%? Yeah, I don't think so. Look at these stories. Home sellers are cutting list prices as more buyers take pause. This was in June. Okay, then we have July and August and September. This started here. Let's keep going. 1 in 5 home sellers, would be September, are now dropping their asking price. Yes, because they know what's going on. And then just a couple days ago, home prices plunge in more than a decade. I mean, if I told you one of the biggest purchases you will ever make in your entire life is going to go down in value, are you really sure you want to do it? Yeah, $1 million? I don't know. And they're guaranteeing U.S. house market decline to worsen. Okay, this year and in 2023 and in 2024. So I would say you just might want to just pause right now. Are you sure you want to do this? U.S. home prices see biggest monthly drop in 11 years, and then 12 years and 13 years. So let me just do a little Dave Ramsey on you. Don't do it. Especially if you can't afford it, you shouldn't buy it. Kinda. But Americans are what? Feeling poor for a good reason. Why? Well, that's because we're in a recession and everything's really bad. Household wealth was what? Shredded by inflation and Fed tightening. And the Fed's like, what are you talking about? Everything is just great. Net worth. Can you believe this? Look at this. Net worth falls by a record. Man, these last 2 years, we have just broken more and more records. $9 trillion as inflation and the stock market crash offset gains in house prices. And what do you think's do you think inflation is gonna stop? I would say yes in some areas, no in others. Also, your wealth just plunged almost 21%. Annual rate of 143 trillion. Oh, and also going back to New York, energy bills for millions of, that was close, right? New Jersey, sorry. Gas customers will soon soar by as much as, what? 25%. Say it isn't so. You see, some yes, some no. Also, for those of you that know or don't know, New Jersey has the highest property tax rate, to almost 2.5%. So if you ever think you got it bad, New Jersey has it more badder. But I do have a solution. You move. And just in case you wanted to know who had the lowest, that would be Hawaii, 0.28. But it's always, it's like Texas too. You have no state tax, but we'll get you over here. But back to the clown world that we are currently living in. Here is your, there's Jerome. That's kind of cute. I like that. Yeah, just head on in. It's okay. You're perfectly fine, Uncle Sam. And also, don't look over here or over there or with all the layoffs it's just starting. My gosh, Warner Brothers. Yeah, and just get in there. Let's close it up. You'll be perfectly fine. And just in case you're working for Warner Brothers, you may want to check your mailbox. Warner Brothers Discovery insiders are bracing for what? More layoffs in the days ahead as the company looks to cut global ad sales force. So if you ever want to know what the housing market's going to do, like I've said since forever, these little things right here, there's 3 lines up, always predict the future. This is the housing sector. It's HGX, if you want to look at it. So if you want to know where we're going, just look for the white line, which is in the course. You add that. That's your 200-day moving average. When we dropped underneath that in January, I'm like, housing market's not going to look good. Oh, no, you don't know what you're talking about, Bravo. I'm like, yeah, I do. It's just going to take time. I mean, just warming up the magical crystal balls here, but in time, it's going to show you. Like your double top underneath the 200. That was a good run, though, that we just had over the last, I don't know, what, July? July was a good month to us. September, not so good. And if I had to guess, I think that little blue line is going to go all the way up there, maybe touch the 200-day moving average again, and still continue to head lower. But don't think that you're not going to have an opportunity to swing trade it. If you wanted to swing trade under the 200, I wouldn't recommend it. That one ran up about 16 to 17%. Also, talking about percents, I'm knocking a big percent off all of my courses. So link in the description for coupon codes down below. Start with swing trade if you don't know what you're doing. Like this, when you look at Restoration Hardware, I don't know, it just looks like a blue line. Okay, well that's good. Well, what should we do? Now I use Restoration Hardware because that's what people buy to put in their homes, and you can kind of tell, right? I know it's not the Philly housing. I know it feels like we had a little bit of a bounce there. All I have to do is turn on one indicator. There we go. That's it. You're underneath the 200. You're going to go lower and continue to go lower. The question is, how low do we go? We're at 273. Do we come all the way down here? Yes, we will. But then do we even go even lower? Well, the probabilities are there until you see that 200 and we get our little line just like that. Look at this run on this. If you just wait. You get in, oh my gosh, if people were just to trade, I'm going to enter when we go above the 200 and I am going to exit when we drop below it. On this one, you were up, I'll go right to the top of it, you were up 266%. Wouldn't that have been nice? Then you want to know what you do, just paper trading. You hold the little button down right there. You click trade and you click sell. Okay, when it's up there, you trade, sell. That's picking it going down. You can make money going up. You see, you click buy here. Okay, you close your position up here and you click sell. Then you click sell again. Okay, that would be shorting it on the way down. Hey, works both ways. Also, I have not mentioned this in a while. TradeStation, they give you 150 bucks over there if you connect, you fund your account. So, hey, you come to this channel not just for information, but also for free money. I actually really like TradeStation because you can trade on using, this is TradingView that you see. But would you not agree with me? Oh, hey, you liked the video. Thank you. This is just the weirdest clown world that we live in. I don't know. I don't get it. Although I do get that people make money. And I think that's probably what's happening. So maybe I'm not that confused. But enjoy your weekend, and I will see you tomorrow.